Mr. Cole.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. This is, and I recognize it's always a very emotional subject, but it's something I know a little bit about simply because of the area that I represent. And we're no Kentucky, but my district is number 7 in the number of horses that it has of the 435 districts. So horse country and raising horses is something that if you're going to represent this area, you know a little bit about. Nobody cares more about horses than the people that raise them. And they will all tell you that there has to be some way to manage the population. This is not a population that is an endangered species, and quite the opposite. Frankly, on the Interior Subcommittee, which I also serve on, you'd find that we have thousands of extra horses on the plains because they have no natural predators whatsoever. My state in Oklahoma, we house over 20,000 horses that aren't from Oklahoma. They're from out on federal lands to the west, and they cost taxpayers about $7 a day to feed, and they live a long time. They live 25, 30 years. So the idea that there is people waiting in huge numbers to adopt them, I just have to tell you, that's just simply not true. That's a very expensive thing to do. You need the land, the feeding and care of the animals is expensive, and again, it's going to be an obligation that lasts for a very long time. We quite often in my part of the world find horses that have been released because families that own them have either lost the desire or lost the means sometime, frankly, to take care of the animal, and they just left running around, and usually left in horse country with the idea maybe there's somebody there that will take care of them. So I just would be careful about taking away a tool to manage a population. I wish there were a more delicate way to put it, that frankly has no natural check on it. And this is something that is a real problem, and it's something that needs to be looked at, and it's something that is an enormous expense to the taxpayers of this country because of, motives that are the best in terms of what people want to do, but probably haven't been thought through, in my view, practically as to what needs to be done to manage a population. With that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.